Goldberg, 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 Goldberg.
Done?
Goldberg, Mark's World, Mark's World. We are back on Mark's World
And
podcast.
what a week of wrestling it has been.
Where's your hat?
Don't spoil my surprises. Don't spoil my surprises. We'll get into it when you get into it. But
Let's get
before
in.
we get into it, I need crack because this is going to be a cracked up episode.
Got some dry mouths.
Little Caesar's hot and ready.
I'm moving around a lot. Sorry, guys.
I don't think you can hear it. All right, ready? This has to get going.
Do it on the front.
I always do that.
I got you this time. A little screamer, like Chris.
We're on couches now. We're on a couch. Mark's World on the couch.
Mark's World casting couch is now here, and I got a crack for you.
Oh shit!
Let's talk about it.
There was sizzle. There was smoke. We gotta switch to soda. We gotta switch to soda completely. That was that was the crack of the year. And I feel like I say this a lot. That shit was straight out of a fucking Sprite commercial.
I almost want to sit right next to Vince.
I'm so blessed that I got to be there this close.
Is this right down the middle? All right.
All right, but I'm more on it, aren't I?
I think he is.
Like, you get the full Vince Torres shot.
Vince. What do you think about Goldberg?
We had to start with the beginning of Raw.
No, we're not doing that. I don't have any notes.
And your laptop's off. I'll tell you what I think about it, brother.
You have to awkwardly. Do you think about the headphones?
No, I didn't.
Put it over top. Look like a trucker for real now. Oh no!
Wrestling is back, baby. Wrestling is back. I'll tell you, I ain't never seen old school wrestling like I seen that. Goldberg is back, baby, to show you how real main events are gonna be. Not that lucha bullshit. Not them Jey Uso super kicks. Get them Samoans out of here. Triple H era's in. We got Gunther.
Do me a favor, Chris. Right next to your hand, right over there.
We got
is
Gunther.
Down is little Gunther. You mind throwing him over here?
Gunther, please.
Little Gooner. Yeah, that one.
Don't disrespect.
Little Gooner.
Don't disrespect Gunther.
Here's the bitch himself.
The bitch.
So I love Gunther. That's why I have this pop. Really like him. Really like that boy. Check him out. Gunner. What, these? You want us to throw them like confetti? Oh.
Put him with his real fan.
Here, put him here.
Put him with his real fan.
Talk about him.
I just love him. The way he walks, the way he talks. I forgot the rest of the song. But it was probably something real good about Gunther.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
God damn it is. God damn it is. Big, sweaty man, smacking meat. Saturday night, main event, Gunther versus Goldberg. The greatest big man match in WWE history. And you're watching it live. I hope Jesse Ventura's on commentary.
So what I said, he's gonna be, and I bet he's gonna be freaking glazing Goldberg.
This is wrestling.
Do you think he's good friend? Oh no, I'm fucking up.
See what I'm saying? Gunther wouldn't have messed that up.
No, he wouldn't.
You know who wouldn't else have? Goldberg.
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix this.
You saw
Go
that
ahead, gas him
crowd
up a little
reaction?
bit.
You saw that crowd reaction from the Goldberg? The Goldberg walked out. That crowd said, yeah. That's what they said. That's what they said.
They were in Green Bay.
They were happy. Green Bay gets to it. That's a good wrestling crowd. They know wrestling.
It is. They weren't
know
saying
wrestling.
yeehaw,
Yes,
though.
they did. They said yeehaw. I heard them. I felt it in my soul. Even
They
if
didn't say
it.
yeehaw.
Our souls connected in that night. That's what Mark's World's all about.
Did you just watch Sinners?
I've never watched Sinners.
It's literally that the whole time.
Just this.
Yeah.
I might have to watch sinners, just like me.
Oh my goodness. So
Oh, Victor.
the reason he's defending Goldberg so hard, he does not like Goldberg. He does not like Goldberg for
I love Goldberg.
this gimmick.
He's my Bruno Sammartino.
He couldn't even do it in his own gimmick because he does not like Goldberg.
This has always been my gimmick.
He thinks he's ass, and
I love wrestling.
he loves Bret Hart.
I love cars.
You love Bret Hart, right?
Bret Hart. You're gonna sit on this couch and mention Bret Hart to me? That little bitch couldn't even take a super kick. You know who did take a super kick? Gunther. You know who did
We
give
took a lot
a
of
super
them.
kick?
Took a lot of those
You
super
know who
kicks.
did give a super kick? Goldberg. That's real wrestling. That's not Uso. No Uso crazies on here. No, sir.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, he defended the hell.
Gunther Goldberg. Saturday night main event. It
Let's
is.
take you there.
Oh, yeah.
True graps. True pro wrestling. Like, imagine it. One more.
Imagine.
I know you're not in there.
I'm here. Trust. I wish Sweet Home Alabama started playing. That would have been nice. Where are they filming it?
So in Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia?
Sweet home Atlanta.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh no.
Mm-mm-mm.
I cannot.
Old school wrestling family territory.
You know, I actually thought you were going to get me hyped for this feud.
No, I have nothing to say about it. I fucking hate Goldberg. I think he's the biggest waste of time in pro wrestling.
Go
history.
to the last.
My favorite Goldberg match is when Bobby Lashley grabbed his son and put him in the Hurt Lock. And then he did the same thing to Goldberg and fucking beat the shit out of him. That was the greatest Goldberg performance because he was getting his ass beat the whole time. I fucking hate that dude. He almost killed Undertaker. Imagine if Undertaker died because of Goldberg. Who's the more valuable legend to wrestling? People talk shit about Ryback.
He's creative.
They talk shit about Ryback all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. Ryback is 1,000 times better than Goldberg would ever be. He can actually fucking walk. Goldberg couldn't even walk to the ring. I tried everything because I was like, I gotta defend this. I gotta defend this somehow. He was limping to the fucking ring. He was limping to the ring. He was on his Sabu shit, bro. That was crazy. I don't know what you're showing.
Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, it's got to be in Atlanta, Georgia, right?
Yeah. Someone said Alabama.
Fact checking you. That's what I like. We got fact checks over here. Here we go.
We got Conspiracy Crispy behind the cameras. Conspiracy Crispy, he's probably good friends with CNN. We don't listen to them over here. Do you see my Lord and Savior Cody Rhodes at the Trump festival singing my president happy birthday?
Was he?
Well, he was singing to the troops, but he's singing to the troops. Singing to the troops is singing to Trump.
Was he at a Trump festival?
Yeah. Trump made his birthday parade on the same day as the flag tribute
that means
day.
Brandy is also probably.
You know who else is there? The Street Profits. So here's what it really is. That's why I'm not actually gonna go in on them. It's a military parade that Trump put his birthday on. Like he put his birthday celebration on it to make it seem like it's a parade in his honor. So it's some real dictator shit. They were singing happy birthday to the military because it's been over like 200 years since the military's been formed.
Oh my goodness. This is this podcast is not for politics. It's not. And
Here it is.
we won't we won't make it. What do you hear, Chris?
I don't hear a fly, so let's not acknowledge
No,
it.
please don't tell me there's a fly.
Yeah, I don't hear a fly, so we're gonna keep going.
So like what I've been trying to say, if you fast forward to maybe the last 2 minutes of the last podcast, Vince is over here and he's like, "Thank God, wrestling is back."
Well, hold on.
Well,
now.
no. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I'll allow it.
He says, "True wrestling is back. I'm so glad that it's not Jey Uso. I was faking my love for like this and my interest into this freaking world heavyweight title run from Jey Uso, but I'm so glad that Gunther's back. Now we can have real matches, real pro wrestling. The true pro wrestling fans will now be out." Y'all got fucking Goldberg. That's why Jey Uso dropped the title for Goldberg.
Better than Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
I'm telling you.
Jake Paul.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It would be a better match. Gunther versus Jake Paul would be a better match. I'm telling you, the internet the internet would have lost its shit.
If what?
If Jake Paul and Gunther have like a proper interaction, like a proper
it's
one,
Logan.
Jake Paul would be better at me, B. Logan, I hate the Paul brothers. I hate them. I don't even need this. I hate the Paul brothers.
Go ahead, defend it.
This is
the real grabs.
Here's what it is, right? Uso had his Jake Paul match, his Logan Paul match. Gunther has his Goldberg match. What's after this?
What? Sammy.
Yeah. Sammy versus Gunther with some of the craziest builds to Sammy in a world title match I've seen. And I'm not excusing Gunther. I'm not a Goldberg. I'm not excusing Goldberg. I think Goldberg's pathetic. I think that's the most pathetic decision ever. And it really shows Triple H's colors and TKO's colors, how much they respect the sport that they came up in anymore. And they don't. It's not that anymore. They care about they only put the belt on Gunther for this match, he said.
Yeah.
That's what the dirt sheets were saying. At least. And it makes sense. Because it didn't make sense that he won right now. It didn't.
On a Raw? It's crazy.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
As a little
got that in
kid,
4 years.
As a little kid, I would have lost my shit if the world title changed on Raw. So, because, it's better than you used to watch.
I expected it as a little kid because I didn't know anything about it.
I always thought the title was going to change. I didn't care who won the belt. I just wanted it to change hands.
Yeah, that's what I wanted too.
And I was so excited. But did you see the amount of people crying?
Yeah.
Did I send you the video that Gunther shared? He goes on his Instagram reels and he basically gets clips of everyone in the crowd and their reactions to Jey Uso losing. Kids were sobbing. Parents were crying. There was kids, father and sons wearing Yeet shirts and just like this. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And you know who couldn't do that though? Jey Uso.
No.
He couldn't generate that buzz. He couldn't generate that aura behind what he was doing. And that's what...
I think it has to do with him, though.
It does. It does. It plays a big role in... This is what happens when you put... This is what happens when you put an industry guy versus the pro wrestling guy. The pro wrestling guy is going to understand how to work the industry guy and make that story matter. But when it was when it was just Jake and Logan, and it was okay. It was okay. I think Logan does really good against wrestlers.
He does.
When he went against AJ Styles.
I love that match.
I liked it. I was okay. It wasn't bad. You did not love that match. You're such a liar. We have it on podcast. You saying you were mad at me actually for saying I liked it. You got mad at me because I wasn't glazing Jake Paul, but then it just didn't make sense to me. So don't say you love that match. He liked the Roman Reigns match. I didn't like the Roman Reigns match. I think Logan's doing okay. I think
he's the GOAT.
He's all right. He's not bad. I think
is the inevitable future of this business.
He's a good showcase match. The same way you would book Andre the Giant.
What?
Andre the Giant was the 8th wonder of the world, right?
And what do you think Logan Paul is? The 7th?
No, I think Logan Paul is just Logan Paul, and like that's his brand. His brand is what he's the internet sensation.
What is the 7th wonder of the world? What are even the wonders of the world?
Like the Great Wall of China is one of them. Machu Picchu.
Come on.
I think the Stonehenge. I don't know if that's a wonder of the world. I think
Stonewall might be.
No, it's not Stonewall. Stonewall.
I'm a Stonewall ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Especially this month. Fuck, I can't remember the 8 wonders of the world. That really pisses me off. One of them is in Dubai. And all that. There's a bunch of cool ones, and it's basically like all these ancient cultures and like the wonder. One of them is the thing of Alexandria, the lighthouse of Alexandria. I think is one of them. Yeah, no. I know my shits.
No, I'm getting it.
The fact check wasn't even done yet.
He gave me a nod. I was like, yes.
I'm looking it up
because it's not the library. That shit got burnt down. All right, if you're gonna be in gimmick this podcast, I got to be in gimmick this podcast. Well, we got to be opposite gimmicks too. That's
new 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah, don't listen to that shit.
A new 7th wonder of the world, Eddie.
I don't get no signal.
Who invited Luchador on this podcast?
I am so upset that they would bring back Goldberg.
Ray
He was one of the ones that made me take off my mask.
Ray, you loved him. Ray,
No, I never-
You gave him the juiciest Bronco Busters.
Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me, okay?
Him and Eddie, they had babies.
Don't talk about Eddie. You and JBL. We're all
JBL.
all over Eddie.
Oh, JBL. He's coming back for Cena. I believe it.
JBL coming back for
He's
Cena.
been training. Oh, don't talk about JBL. Look what he did to your little ass. Your little tiny ass. He throw you around the ring.
I retire JBL.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Retired is punching your fucking mouth. That's what's going to happen. You stupid luchadors.
What do you
You're
want,
lucky.
Chris?
So,
Oh, here comes the Seven Wonders.
The sixth wonder of the world, Chris P.
you got the Colosseum in Italy.
The Colosseum in Italy.
That makes Rome?
Yeah.
I guess Rome is in Italy. Yeah.
Petra in Jordan.
Okay.
I cannot pronounce this. It's the Chichen Ista. In
George Street.
It's in Mexico.
What in the fuck?
And you're not going to be able to pronounce it, or you want me to fuck you up?
Hey, bud.
What
All right.
else?
Hand it to me. I'm over here. Let me give a little.
You're never gonna get it back, Chris. You really want to give up your phone?
Hand it over.
You have the Christ, the Redeemer in Brazil.
Christ the Redeemer. Beautiful
My-
statue.
That-
I love my Lord and Savior. Lord and
Taj
Savior.
Mahal in India and the Great Wall of China.
Not the Library of Alexandria. Not the. I'm at the lighthouse.
No.
I don't know if I believe your sources. Conspiracy crispy.
Listen, Chris.
We're
You've been dicking me all day long.
The straps?
All right.
let's get on with Monday Night Raw.
No.
SmackDown.
SmackDown. Okay. Oh, I don't have my phone either. I have notes on SmackDown.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I do have notes on
Where's my
SmackDown.
phone? Could have at least pulled up Bleacher Report.
No, I have notes.
Oh, here it is.
I have good notes that we don't need to go through Bleacher Report, to be honest.
I'm gonna bring up Bleacher Report. No, no disrespect. He's been saying that to me all week, not all, but like all day today. He's been like, no offense, but and just saying the most disrespectful shit. Not to be a dick.
Your eyes
That's good.
were so wide.
That's that rain.
That's El Hijo del Guapo.
You wanna say this out loud? Since you're over here.
Oh,
see it.
let me pronounce it. Can I pronounce it?
can't see it. Fuck you then.
I'll look it up. 8 Wonders of the World.
Chichen Ista.
At George Street.
He didn't say Machu Picchu.
The vibes on Church Street.
You didn't say Taj Mahal.
I did say Taj
No, you
Mahal.
didn't.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He skipped all of these.
No, he skipped
babies.
all of them.
I think he only said 3 Wonders of the World, actually.
He's saving the sixth for himself.
Hey, greedy fuck. You know, I kind of like you. You're unlike the other.
I don't like you, not at all.
I kind of like you. You do your job.
Great Wall of China. If you open up your fucking ears.
All right. I can pronounce this. This is the. This is the. Yeah. The Chichen Itza. I don't know how to pronounce these in Spanish. Spanish? That might be
Let me see.
That might be Aztec.
Let me see.
I don't think that's Spanish.
Let me see it.
That says chicken iguana. Right there. That's what it says.
Oh, you want me to pronounce? I'm from San Diego.
Well, you gotta give
That's what
it
I mean. You're a freaking racist. That's what I mean. This whole time, you've been racist.
San Diego is Spanish. That Diego is Spanish. I watched Dora. This guy thinks he knows things. I'll tell you, these luchadors, they think they know, but they don't know. They don't even know their own language. What does that say?
Chichen Itza.
Mine was way better. I think mine sounded way better. Yeah. Chicken iguana. Sounds good.
Let me pull up my notes for SmackDown.
I was fucking right. The Lighthouse of Alexandria is right there. You fucking piece of shit. What are you reading?
Same thing you're reading.
The Lighthouse of Alexandria.
You're a fucking dick, Crispy.
Listen here, motherfucker. I don't get this hangry. But you're pissing me off more than that Vikingo fella. I will hurt you. You understand me? I will beat the shit out of you, rip your hair off, plug it back in, because no one wants to see your bald ass head. You understand me? I'll have you looking like the leprechaun you are. You dumb fuck. What do you got to say, Ray? El Hijo del...
Fuck this guy.
I like Ray. He don't like me very much, but we're gonna be good friends.
I don't know why I'm Ray. Why can't I just be a regular Mexican, huh? Why do I have to be Ray?
You're doing the Ray Mysterio voice.
Everyone has that voice.
Why do you sound like
All-
Forrest Gump?
All Mexicans have that voice?
No.
You sound like Forrest
Well,
Gump.
all luchadors are Mexican.
Anyone who's killed a man in the ring has that voice.
Well, I don't got that voice. I knocked the motherfucker right out. Big old boot.
He's not a motherfucker. That's my friend.
Ain't your friend if he's dead.
So Eddie's just not my friend?
You ain't kill him.
JBL did it.
JBL? I ain't kill JBL. JBL
Let-
ain't kill you. That's
let-
your friend.
Let's talk about the amazing spot from Randy Orton.
Go ahead.
There's a fatal four-way.
Oh my god.
Aleister Black,
I knew the blue was blue Earth Day.
Carmelo Hayes.
Wait, why did Aleister Black get hoops and not Carmelo
No,
Hayes?
it was for Carmelo Hayes.
Why'd you do that after Aleister? You should have started. You should have been like Carmelo Hayes. And then I think you got your sports mixed up. Aleister Black.
Carmelo Hayes.
I'm gonna say Aleister Black. Aleister Black. He looks like he plays like a skee ball.
No, he looks like he plays pickup basketball.
No,
No shirt either.
No.
Like the exact way that he comes to the ring.
no. I don't think he knows what a basketball is.
Anyways, then we have Los Angeles Night.
L.A. Night.
Oh, you're gonna come in my English. What does LA stand for?
His might be different.
Oh.
Lincoln Abraham Night.
La Noche.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa there, buddy. That's a white man.
Los Angeles Noche.
That's a white man. That's L.A. Lincoln Abraham Knight. Christian man. Christian name.
We got Randy Orton, right?
King of the Hill's coming back. I'm very
Randy
excited.
Orton's there, and they set up this nice spot. LA Knight gets his ass beat. LA Noche, La Noche.
You need to stop saying that. That's not his name.
Anyway, La Noche gets pushed.
Who is this motherfucker talking?
He keeps interrupting us during our best segments. We're not going to be able to clip
This
any
might-
of this.
This might be the only thing that goes viral for us. They might like Victor.
Am I Victor? Are you Victor?
I think I'm Victor. Do I sound like a Victor?
No.
My name I can't call myself Vincent no more.
No.
This is
Go with something simple. Billy.
you can call me Jim.
Jim.
Jim the wrestling fan.
All right, so listen, James. We're sitting
Jim.
there.
Jim. Come on.
I like-
Jim.
I don't like the short ways out of
Don't add the no.
Jim.
My name is not Jern.
You haven't even gotten this.
My name is not Jern. It's Jim.
Anyways, James, Los Angeles Noche is on the top rope, and he goes, Los Angeles Noche, and as he goes, he gets grabbed by Big Bronson Reed. Big Grande Reed pulls him off the top rope and sets up a nice spot.
You
for
say their names right. Say them right. Say them right.
Los Angeles Noche gets taken out, and he gets sent to the outside after a big spear from. But guess what? Unlike Crispy's dog, this one wasn't alone. He came. He came with Braun Breaker.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
And he came with
George, you're killing me.
Bronson Reed. It's Jorge. He came with Bronson Reed, and he.
It's spelled George.
Anyways,
Amen.
Carmelo Hayes sets up for a nice splash right down on top of Alistair. No, was it Alistair? No, it was LA Knight right after he got the freaking
That's
spear.
right. That's how you say his name.
You mean Los Angeles?
Los Angeles Noche.
I will beat the shit out of you, Crispy, one more time. I swear to God, I'll take this little Caesar's pizza. I know you're a vegetarian. I'll shove the pepperonis right up your bitch ass. You understand me? It'll be real quick. Pop, pop, pop. You'll be a carnivore real soon. Don't shut your mouth. Continue.
Los Angeles Noche is set up on the bottom. Carmelo Hayes gets ready. He stares at the dog really
Wait,
quick.
hold on. How come you could say Carmelo Hayes correct and not Carmelo?
No, because he's black.
Oh,
My raza, puto. We're like this.
all right. I understand now. So you can say the
Mellow
N-word.
Mark's world. Going round and round.
What about that Ricochet fella? I like him.
That boy.
I heard he's the one and only.
That boy needs a...
There's the one and only. All right, relax. I'm heading there soon too. That's why I got this hat on.
His bitch is thick as fuck.
I swear she must have got work. That was crazy. You seen that music video? Oh,
It was shadow banned for a reason. It was because your erection was banned, shadowing it.
that was too much. I don't got one of them luchador ones. I got a willy.
So Mellow Hayes comes
shit was
swinging
like,
down and gets an RKO right from Randy Orton, right on top of Los Angeles Noche, and ends the match. Uno, dos, tres.
They say 1, 2, 3. They say 1, 2, 3.
Uno, dos, tres.
In Green Bay. I don't
Ends
think
it.
anyone even knows.
They weren't
what
in
that
Green
means.
Bay.
You just said they were in Green Bay.
For Raw.
Oh, my fault. Where were they?
I don't fucking know.
All right, whatever they were, I know for a fact they weren't saying uno dos tres. I know for a fact.
No, they were.
They were not saying uno dos tres.
They were.
They were not saying uno dos tres.
And then Ice came, and I don't know even how to feel about Ice. I'm on the fence about it.
As long as they're legal, they shouldn't have problems.
Still on the fence about it. As a Mexican myself, I'm just sitting on top of that fence waiting.
You're not
to see-
Mexican. You just admitted to me you're from San Francisco.
Then they're still trying to get me. That's why I'm up here.
Oh shit!
Even with your carta verde, they still try to come get you.
I don't know what he just said. He said my carte blanche. What's next on this card? You said Randy Orton had a nice spot.
That was the spot.
I wasn't paying
He
attention.
goes Los Angeles
Damn
Noche,
thing.
gets pulled off
That's
by
why
Big
you're-
Bronson Reed, catches a spear from Braun Breaker.
All right, that's how you say his name.
Carmelo Hayes gets up to the top rope, looks around, goes to hit his splash. RKO right on top of LA Knight.
Oh wow.
Monstrous.
Oh wow.
And then he eats the fucking pin.
Wow. Good old Randall. Randall Keith. Randall Keith won that match for us.
Chelsea Green.
United States Chelsea.
She's Canadian.
All right, but we adopted her. She's welcomed here.
But you want to adopt me?
No. What? You can't even wear my flag.
Don't worry. Crispy will adopt me, and then me and his adopted dog will be hanging out together.
I told your ass. I'm gonna make him a carnivore by the end of the night. You don't want to know what happens to you. He's about to eat some birria tacos. That's what's gonna happen if you don't shut your mouth up. Talking about adopted.
Chelsea Green is on FaceTime in the back.
What, me?
No, not with you, mother.
Oh.
Never. Anyways,
I heard she likes me.
you don't let me get my fucking points up.
That was a spicy energy drink.
Everything's spicy to you fuckers.
It was definitely one of. It's because we got it from one of that.
Oh, what's this?
Icebreakers duo.
Duo? Like dos?
No, that don't say dos. That says duo.
Latin derived.
Latin derived is Anglo-Saxon English. I bet you didn't know your history lessons.
Angelo,
right there.
you're an Anglo-Saxon. That's what you are.
Don't ever call me an Angelo again. My name is Jim. I want to be one of those. I want to be one of those Italians.
Chelsea Green is on FaceTime, and
With
she
me.
said that she wasn't able to make it to the little crappy town of Lexington. That was in Lexington.
Oh, Lexington. That's my town.
They were down in Lexington. She said, I can't make it. I'm not going to be down there, Nikki Aldis. So you're going to have to move.
What did you just call Nick Aldis?
Nikki Aldis.
I accept it.
She said, I'm not making it down there, Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki.
And if you don't get my match moved, I'm not competing in it. So move it over to next week. And he says, well, guess what? I'm getting your voice. He says, guess what? Alba Fire's right here. Why don't we just stick her in the match? You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Pats himself on the back and says, Alba Fire, you're in the queen of the ring tournament tonight. And she says, well, then I got to go change my suit into my wrestling suit. And that was one of my favorite parts of SmackDown. It's pretty good. These are my notes, by the way.
You don't own a suit.
Me, no.
So how was that your favorite part? You can't relate.
You know what was my least favorite part?
I don't own a suit.
The Wyatt sucks.
What?
The Wyatt sucks?
6. Wyatt 6.
No, they suck really bad.
No,
I don't know
they're
if you
from the
watched
Bayou.
them.
I did, actually. I watched SmackDown this week. It's pretty
Dexter
impressive.
Loomis
He's good.
doesn't know what the fuck he's doing out there.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
Like a chicken with his head cut off, like un pollito. Sin su cabeza.
That's
güey.
not what you call chicken. What's un pollito? First of all.
A chicken with his head cut off. He's running around out there and doesn't know his spots. He goes for the pin, doesn't even let the ref count one, stands back up so he could do his finish, and then hits
Get your shit in, brother.
I think it was Alex Shelley. Hits him right in the freaking face with his calf when he does his Hogan drop from the top rope. That was
leg drop?
That was horrible.
Don't ever talk about Dexter Loomis again.
Shit actually sucked.
Can't hold on to it.
Here I am again.
You don't got that with him.
Here I am again. Anyways, that shit sucked. That was bad. And the Wyatt do suck. You want to switch?
Yeah. This is gonna be way more offensive, me doing this than you doing that. But you're on podcast giving me permission to do this.
I asked him if he wanted to switch. He wants to freaking switch. I am down.
Anything for Eddie.
It's better. It's better to be in this than the sweaty mask got going on over there.
Smells like crispy. I'm back to Western. I'm a Western Mexican.
He is Puerto Rican.
Well, that his. I can't do the. I can't do a voice. I got Eddie. That's how I get. That's how I get into character.
Eddie.
That's how I get into character. Nope, it's gone again. I need my hat back, brother.
Rock them both.
Yeah, give me one of them. You pick one. You pick some together.
Hey, yo, for real, this... Is that offensive? Yo, I'm going to keep it a stack. SmackDown was type lit. I ain't even going to hold you.
I ain't even know you could do that, boss.
I'm not playing. SmackDown was type lit. I was fucking with it for the most part. I was fucking with it for the most part. To be honest, I think some shit was lazy. I really feel like that Wyatt Six shit.
Hold on, Oos.
I really do feel like that Wyatt Six shit. It was ass. Like, for what reason is my man's out there? Yates. For what reason is my man out there dropping his calf down right on top of boy face? For real? Like, Yates. It don't really make no damn sense to me that they weren't prepared. They need the live shows. I'm trying to get back to my normal voice. They really do need live shows. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, the live shows. This is the craziest podcast ever. That was 30 minutes of us just being racial stereotypes. I think we hit everybody too. I don't think we missed anyone. We missed.
Would you like a bag?
You can't talk about Pantry Quick like that. You can't. They make 7-Eleven bearable.
I heard about you.
They
Broad Street Grill incidents.
They claimed him as their own. I told you. This is insane.
The Mark's World podcast goes all over the world.
That's how you do it. No, we can't post this up.
Yeah, we do. Hell yes, we
We're
can.
so cooked. Give us like 3 years. Someone's gonna find this and it's over for us.
We're chilling.
There is one. We gotta stop there though. We can't. If we kept going, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad.
Okay, we're done.
Let's SmackDown.
Piper Niven. I'm not gonna lie. Her spots have been making her matches. Oh,
I'm bald and get over it.
have been making her matches actually stand out.
She's finally, and I do attribute it a lot to Chelsea. I think Chelsea did such a good job of like giving her a platform compared to her being dewdrop for people and her like all this, like she's finally like having a chance to stand out. And I think it's really not even just her. Alba Fire. People are actually like talking about her on the internet. I've never
she had a good match.
I've never seen them have comments like this before. It reminds me, years ago, Kalisto, he was always stuck in a tag team, and then he got this match against Alberto Del Rio, who was United States champion at the time. They put on one of them ones, and I've never seen the internet unite behind the luchador quite like that in some time, like since Rey Mysterio was popping up.
Yeah.
He got so over in 2 weeks. They had him beat Del Rio in like a crazy like 2 out of 3 falls match or some shit, and it was good. So like it's cool to see that like there like fans matter. I hate that they really try to make it seem like they don't. Like you look at I want to talk about the Ron Killing situation later on, but we got to get through SmackDown. But fans matter.
That's in SmackDown.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you're right. He is. The Ron Killing situation, his busted open promo was probably my favorite promo of the year. I thought it was better than his Raw promo. He's just been, I don't know. He's just,
His eyes alone just changes his whole character.
Also, fuck Bully Ray. So that was the best part. I don't know a single person who actually fucks with Bully Ray.
No.
So it was really nice. It was really nice to say, I'm protecting you. I said, oh shit. If he's protecting you, that's tough. That was one of the toughest lines ever. I'm protecting you.
I didn't even hear that part of it.
It gets crazy. He looks into him, he's like, and I'm protecting you. I said,
how is he protecting him?
not by not fucking him up. No. That's what I think. It was a crazy. And he was like, and I'm tired of people trying to tell me who I am. I am the truth. What a promo.
Y'all don't know me.
That was crazy.
I wish y'all would.
I wish y'all would.
I wish y'all would.
No.
John Cena with his hat back dropped him back 20 years.
That was, yeah. Well, he has a good fade,
yeah.
so he doesn't have to show the top of his head at all.
No.
He also recently got the hair surgery.
Yeah, and they were still calling him. Okay, LA Knight was bugging. He comes out and he was like, and if I have to get through this bald bitch, I will.
That's
and
fucked up. They're hurting your boy here. I represent you every day. You gotta do us. You gotta do nice by us.
And
man.
you know what? LA Knight doesn't have the most hair to be saying that.
No, he has good lines.
He doesn't have-
Recently, he hasn't even been lined
He doesn't
up.
have good lines up here.
No, you don't.
No. So I don't know why he came over and like came at John Cena's bald spot when literally he has one of the biggest foreheads
This is why
on
John
the
Cena
roster.
turned heel.
Yeah. Well, you could tell John Cena was like, this motherfucker's really trying to get over it by calling me bald.
To be fair, Cena's done some cheap shit. Cena's done some cheap shit. So,
He was pissed.
yeah. That segment was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Enjoyed. We needed Cody back.
We got Cody,
Yeah,
Randy,
Cody's been missed.
and I missed Randy too.
Yeah, I missed that whole segment. Was good.
Okay, you know who would have fit so much better if it was Cody, Randy, John Cena, and I know people like LA Knight, but if it was Kevin Owens.
I agree. I was just talking with people how much I miss Kevin Owens.
If it was Kevin Owens, that would have made things different.
Bro, imagine we got Kevin Owens versus Gunther. It's happened before and it was really good. So I can only imagine at like a pay-per-view. Like I miss him so much.
I don't know Kevin Owens versus who is bad, but
He doesn't have bad matches.
no. But we'll keep
I
it
miss
pushing
him.
here. We're actually at John Cena
The promo.
the promo with Punk, and it was
On Raw?
No. On
Oh, on
SmackDown.
SmackDown, on
Yeah,
SmackDown.
he
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
out, and the one good line that John Cena said, he was like, "See how these people are." He was like, "They come out singing your music, and they all have my shirts on." I was like, They have the shirt right here on.
He's dropped some crazy bars, right? There's hints of the best heel possible in Cena. There's hints of the best heel possible in Cena.
Just
And
people
then-
are buying it now.
No, it's because of Punk. I think Punk is the perfect opponent
Yeah,
for it.
I think so too.
The way the roles have switched in that dynamic is probably the best work so far.
You want this? Follow me. Follow me to
And then
be
he-
a hypocrite.
Yeah.
That's what he said in
Yeah.
his promo. He's like, if CM Punk wants this title, he has to be a hypocrite.
Imagine Punk no shows.
That would be ass.
I would be upset. I would be pissed.
Shit would suck.
I would cry, but I'd be happy.
You would get fired.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
So we have the last.
Cena's crazy, bro. That's,
Well, it was good.
No, I'm saying like that's really good.
Yeah, no, it was really
That
good.
like that takes it just like a different layers. Like it's getting political now, and it's like wrestling itself recently has like really answered that spectrum of like political correctness and stuff like that, where you have like TKO is messing with Mexico now, and like in a trying time, it doesn't feel like they're really talking about things that they should be talking about.
Yeah.
And then, you know, especially in LA when they just had the show there, Penta pulled up and everyone, they misinterpreted it. It's just, there's a lot, like, there's political correctness that needs to be, like, acknowledged and all that.
Mm-hmm.
WWE doesn't do that. And I'm kind of glad that they exist in their own, because wrestling should be its own thing.
So I wanted to touch on Triple Mania, actually.
Okay.
So,
Good shit.
really quick, just literally, if you watch the first 5 minutes of it, or the first 14 minutes and 30 seconds, you'll get to see
And
Yo creo en yo Henry. They do the song in Spanish. It was fucking lit.
watch that
It
one.
was great.
I'm glad that he's getting that,
Yeah.
because
They had Moose.
I don't need him.
You know,
on the
Moose
main-
was there too.
I don't care about Moose.
It was lit.
I don't care about Moose.
Moose.
He's not a good person.
Moose.
Not a good person.
Moose.
Like,
Moose.
you know how we talk about how bad of a person Del Rio is?
Yeah.
Moose is like that level bad. We can't talk about
Moose. Moose.
It's dumb's crazy.
Moose.
I think he like pushed his wife down the stairs.
Moose. Moose.
You can't do that.
Moose.
Can't do that. They need
Moose.
Obafemi over there if you want to.
They were a good match.
I love. They were. It was Hoss fight. Hoss.
Moose.
And Oba made him his bitch.
Moose.
Continue. With Triple
So what I wanted to say about Triple Mania is, do you guys see what TKO did? We have a very good babyface in Vikingo that is no longer a babyface in AAA because you guys want to spoil that Del Rio's gonna lose his title. Now Del Rio's getting his ass cheered off, bro.
It's crazy.
They're
Even at
popping heavy for
even
him.
at the event.
That's at Triple Mania when they were
Not
just
before
walking
Triple
in.
Mania with the Worlds Collide event.
Yeah,
Gable was getting cheered. Vikingo was getting booed.
bro. Vikingo is
They're hurting the culture.
They're how are you gonna boo? Oh, he killed the Vikingo. He's literally a babyface and he doesn't do anything bad.
It's just like I said.
He's the company guy and they hate it.
This is the issue. This is like what I always try to talk about with TKO. They've taken it so far from like the culture of pro wrestling, the spirit of pro wrestling, that I watched that match and I saw it at a completely different perspective because I don't understand their perspective.
Right.
I wasn't their fan. I wasn't a local fan of that. So I can't comment on how they're feeling, and I can't, but I understand why they could be upset. It's the same way like when you get like you sold out chants to like when they when LeBron.
So
When LeBron went
yeah.
to the
Yeah.
back to the Cavs and everyone was hyped, and then he went and played in Miami. It was like, you know, or Luka recently. Actually, Luka, it was different because the crowd, he didn't leave.
Yeah, he didn't see I'm taking my talents to South Beach. But it was just so weird because I'm sort of like you that I go to the comment section because I don't know what's going on in AAA.
Yeah.
But I went to the comment section. They were like, American fan here, wondering why the hell are you guys cheering for Alberto and booing Vikingo? And it's like, because he's a company guy, WWE guy basically, and they pushed him over for what? Well, why did they push him over? And they just since they don't want to work with Del Rio, even though Del Rio has just carried AAA on his back for the past 3 years, and you guys want to make Vikingo a uber babyface, and it's like, so let's take the strap off of Del Rio because of the company that we're working with now, and they spoil it even beforehand.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
That's where it was wrong.
Yeah.
I think defending Del Rio in that sense,
They love Del Rio.
that's the thing.
They love
Wrestling
that boy.
fans are a lot of like Mexican conservative fans. That's what they are.
Yeah.
They're conservative fans they're traditionalists.
Yeah.
A lot of pro wrestling fans are traditionalists and they don't care about their criminal backgrounds. They're like the guys in the 80s. They never left their golden age. That's what I noticed a lot about like AAA specifically. I think CMLL, they're kind of still in the golden age themselves, which I'm just getting into them. I need to learn the words to Mystico's theme song because I need to see him in person and sing that shit from my heart because that's what that crowd does. And I'm like ready to.
The same old Sin Cara that fucks everything up?
Now this is Mystico, different
Oh,
guy.
okay.
Different guy. But
It's
yeah.
weird. Just to shout out a little bit more, Mitriwana Can't wait for my T-shirt. Can't wait to wear it on the podcast.
Did you order it?
Yeah. And then we got Los Garzas as tag team champions over in...
Did they get cheered?
I didn't actually see the match.
I need to watch it because now I'm curious how the crowd is reacting to them. Because to me, as a fan who's not like, I wasn't a fan of AAA before this. I was a fan of like Vikingo and them from their runs in like on the Indies and like in TNA, AEW when they were going and working the Indies and stuff like that. But I want to know how they're feeling about, you know, Los Garzas winning the titles. Like more company guys are coming out. It feels, it's fucked up. It's a monopolization of like something that you grew up loving. And I could see where it's gotten to this level where like if you're a hardcore fan, this is like us watch. It's like the GCW fans. Remember I showed you the Matt Cardona video?
Yeah.
And everyone threw trash in the ring
Yeah.
because he beat Nick Gage. That's what they're probably feeling like right now. They're
No,
probably feeling like the company guys coming in. And that's that it was just Cardona working a gimmick. But this is what it's really happening at. Like you're hurting more than you're helping. I think in that sense. If you wanted to buy them just to keep them up and going and then leave them alone.
Yeah, but they're not. They're using it for their own personal gain.
Because here's the thing, luchadors are fucking good.
But guess what? Sold out crowd to the rafters.
They always get that though in AAA.
But I think they're able now to like
I think they're able to
move
get
to
that if
bigger
they
arenas.
They've always worked some big ass arenas. No, that's SEMO.
17,000.
That's SEMO.
17,000.
17,000 is a lot. That's
a lot.
no joke.
But that's how much like Philadelphia gets for a show.
But it's different. It's different. It's different areas. It's different. All that.
I know.
That's like going.
Transportation's different too.
The biggest arena that like Japan celebrates is the Tokyo Dome. Any of our WrestleMania venues clears that shit in like more than half, which is different. It's like you can't really look at that because SEMO, it's they're selling.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they were the number one company.
They are. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought AAA was the
They're
number
the
one
traditional company.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot recently.
Triple A is basically AEW.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
But
they
it's
are.
AEW with WWE backing.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's bad. It's weird what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's like it's just such a crazy like reach when I'm comparing them. But like, it's like when you think about like colonization, right? We're colonizing Mexican wrestling right now.
Trying
the same
to, yeah.
way the Triple H tried this in Japan, and Jun Akiyama told him no. Do you know how badass you have to be of a human being? He was trying to acquire AJPW, which is the traditional like all Japan is where like all these guys come from. Terry Funk himself actually trained like half of their big stars. It was crazy. Triple H tried acquiring it. He was going to turn it to NXT Japan. That was his plan. He wasn't going to keep it as All Japan. It was going to be NXT Japan.
Whack.
I
I would have said no too.
I think he said something crazy too. He was like, "Fuck no." They had a meeting and everything. And then the Noah shit happened. Noah kept them reasonably at arms, and they still treated them well. So I don't understand why we have to go the extra distance. And with TNA, the fans are upset too. With Trick.
They are.
And I'm excited because I think Trick is doing his best heel work. But what is he getting his best heel work off of? Is it the capitalization of a company, $1 billion company, just throwing their money around to do what they want, and we're just turning that into a storyline? And it's cool because it's a cool storyline. But in reality, it's not cool because we're watching the buyout of our childhood wrestling companies and watching them turn into another corporate feeder. How many NXTs do we need? You know?
Motherfucker.
What?
No, not you.
Oh, I was like, wow.
Shayna texted me, good Rey Mysterio voice.
I'm seeing all the messages.
Where'd you get that from?
They were here.
Were they?
Yeah. And we didn't even notice.
Nice.
You knew they were here?
I wonder if they heard the
What the fuck?
That was our best bit. Yeah, I don't care. We got to move on. We got to get to Raw.
Okay, so we're on Raw. First thing I see is something that makes me happy. Corey Graves on a beat. Let's fucking get it.
He deserves it. He deserves it. After like as long as he's been around, and them just moving him where they want him to. I just think this is.
You see in my text. Oh, anyway.
You're about to be fired, bud.
Yeah, stop laughing.
Now we're corporate. You're about to be fired. You need to chill out. I will escort you out of here if I have to.
I can't see you, so it's fine.
Yeah, keep them off so you don't got to read the text.
So we open up with Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. She cuts of. I thought it was cool. I thought it was annoying. Shayna thought it was cringy.
What?
The promo that she
with
cut.
Dominic?
Yeah, but that because what she didn't like about it is, and it's a grievance that I'll say, it's something that she said. She was like, "Yeah, what Dominic said, EO. How about you just shine that title and hand it over to me? Yeah, thank you. Haha, I'll take it." And it's just lazy. It's like,
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of her character work. That's her character. Her character.
That's what I said.
Is really lazy.
well, I didn't say that.
No, like I'm talking about like in the general basis of it, you could give her character to anyone on the roster, and I think they do just as fine because they're all, like that's her character. Her character is just being like she's a diva.
Yeah,
You've turned her into a diva wrestler in pro wrestling times where they're women's wrestlers. They're not divas wrestlers. They're women's wrestlers. And as you can see, she said it was annoying.
yeah.
It is. I can imagine it's frustrating. That's like us seeing, guys and they're getting fucking treated like Magic Mike on TV every week.
Yeah.
So like yeah.
So then we move into our Asuka, Stephanie
Yes.
Vauquer, Ivy Nile, and wow, why can't I remember the last one? Raquel. Okay. And there was
There's
definitely
a reason
some.
you can't remember Raquel. She's so butt.
There was definitely some good spots in there, and it showcased how strong Raquel is.
No, here's the thing. That was harsh of me. Raquel had something strong when she was in NXT, and then she came into the roster. She had a smiling gimmick. She was just happy Raquel.
The big back gimmick. How about that one? Even though big back means something else now, but
Yeah, but at the point it was,
just a big back.
she was supposed to be Rhea's counterpart. Like I really think
Yeah,
that was.
I think it works well still.
I think it does. She had that rough spot where like she left because she obviously had the illness and she
Yeah.
was trying to figure out how she wanted to handle her uncomfortableness within her own skin, and like that's a powerful story. I think the time away has done its damage. And she
Yeah.
might have been training, but I don't know. I haven't clicked with her recently. And I used to be the biggest Raquel supporter. I thought she was a great big woman.
You know what I liked about this match? The mini match that we got inside of it of Stephanie Vauquer versus Asuka. Oh, they're fucking cooking.
I could have cried.
They were getting too.
Asuka, bro,
They brought a little strong style into it as well.
but that's where they used to work. They've been toned down a lot. It's really hurting Julia. I can't wait for that interaction. Every time Asuka interacts with a Joshi wrestler, because she couldn't, because they banned her from these companies.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool to see her interact with these women because they love her. There's always these videos of like how much people appreciate like what she is to the company and like women's wrestling in general. Asuka is so good.
Let me say something. They are not ready for Asuka.
Nobody. She has aura. I remember in her NXT run, she beat Goldberg's record actually.
Really?
Yeah, his undefeated record. Asuka beat it. And Charlotte Flair is the one that broke it.
Of course.
Yeah, it was bad. Everyone was
Put
pissed.
me over, brother.
It was really bad because she was having an all-time run. She won the Rumble. 2 Japanese people won that Rumble that year. Neither of them won. AJ Styles beat Shinsuke, and everyone was behind Shinsuke. All because Shinsuke gave John Cena a stiff German. And Vince McMahon was pissed.
How about when Kennedy gave Randy Orton that stiff back body drop that got him fired? It wasn't that bad, right?
It might have been. But Randy was on that shit too. He's better now.
They played a Nugget. I mean, they wrestled in Nuggets and Lakers jerseys that day.
That's crazy.
A quick callback. Then we did talk about this, but I just want to say again, Goldberg.
We're in the hat when we took it.
Gold.
I can't get it. I can't get back. I'll do it like this, but it won't be the same.
Shit promo. And I think that
He fucked up his own line.
yeah.
He was like, he said something like, "I'm next" or something. Like we botched it, and then he's like, "And that's because you're next." I was like, "Shut the fuck up,
I'm back.
I'm back.
bro." He couldn't even do his entrance right.
Pulls his fucking hamstring,
Do you
kicking his
remember when he
leg.
came out
Did you
on
see him
Raw?
crawl up the ropes?
Yeah,
1, 2.
you can't. That's how you walk down to the ring.
Oh, I'm not excited for this match at all.
I hope Gunther squashes him.
He said, I got 3 minutes to spare.
Yeah, I hope it is a 3-minute match. I hope he catches him right in the fucking guillotine, and that's it.
It'll be good because then we'll actually not get a commercial break in between it. That's the only way we'll get no
Too
commercial
many.
break.
Too many. That's why I like watching after now.
Saturday, no, I mean everything else is fine, but Saturday night's main event.
But
It's
that's
on
kind
NBC.
of. I think that's
it's on
I
primetime
think that's supposed to
TV.
be the point. I think it's supposed to like. I don't know if they have commercials during their big events then though. So I don't know. I don't know.
Shit sucks.
Yeah, it's ass.
Jordan Devlin, McDonough.
JD McDonough.
Jordan Devlin McDonough
Yeah, what about him?
versus AJ Styles.
Yes.
You could talk about this one.
I'm just a big fan of AJ Styles. He's been on like he had that little like when he was away for a bit and came back really big. Then he got hurt again. I
Ice
think.
baths. Yeah.
And ice baths.
That's how he got big.
Yeah, he just kept going in. He went to the ice bath, went back to the gym. Ice bath, went back to the gym.
That's all it was.
Yeah,
That's what he tried to promote on his
Probably.
ex. He did. That's how he got in such good shape. Those ice baths.
I believe it. Kind of. Not really. I thought it was good work. I think I love.
You ever been to Japan?
What? I love Jordan Devlin. I think Jordan Devlin. He's JD McDonough. I'm just gonna call him Jordan Devlin because we were talking about him earlier. I think Devlin is so fucking good. I think he's a good technical wrestler. He's a good aerial wrestler. He's a good. He could work the lucha style. He could work
And
all
he
these
makes
styles.
anybody look good.
I don't think he's had a bad match yet either.
No.
He's got a big head and it's over.
It was weird that Dominic was getting booed when he was out there with Liv, but he comes out with JD McDonough and they're like, dirty Dom.
It's because Dominic is a babyface.
He couldn't even talk on the mic.
I know. And it's really the AJ Styles feud is the only thing I've seen him like.
I can't wait.
I'm excited to see how the crowd reacts because people want AJ Styles to win the Intercontinental Championship because they're always like he needs it before he retires.
So do you want to make a bet?
On what?
Who's going to be over in that match?
Like the most over?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Dominic Mysterio.
Okay.
I don't need to make the bet. I know.
All right.
I just think it's interesting that like he's people are in the comments saying I'm tired of Dominic Mysterio all of a sudden, which I think is ridiculous. By the way, you can't switch up like this. You can't, because then you just don't like wrestling. I don't know what to tell you. You have the attention span of a fucking goldfish. What are you doing? to turn your back on Dominic Mysterio, who he hasn't even started his run yet.
Did you see how Finn Balor came out and saved Dominic? Even though Dominic told him to stay in the fort. But then when Dominic was in trouble, it's like, I want to believe that Finn, see, it's so seesaw. It's seesaw fucking booking. And it's not bad because it keeps me on the edge.
Yeah, but it's also like, let's hurry up and get it over with.
What are we doing though?
Yeah.
I still don't know what we're doing though. And who's the heel?
I don't know. Finn's I guess he's going to end up being the heel.
But if you watch just this episode of Raw, he looks like such a good guy.
He's such a good baby face.
He looks like such a good guy. And Dominic's like, how about you stay back and hold down the fort because you couldn't take care of AJ last week?
Damn.
Or like 2 weeks ago. And he was like, that's a good idea, Dom.
I love his character recently. It reminds me so much of Solo, but he's just a better wrestler.
Yeah.
So
Solo might be a tad bit.
More charismatic?
Tad.
No, it's not even a tad. It's just like, this is Finn. Solo's here when it's charisma. But then when it's in ring, it's...
We actually didn't touch on, I'm going to touch this really quick, some Bloodline stuff. Hikuleo debuted on main event, and it's like...
He didn't look too bad.
No, but the thing is, insert him into the fucking... they better do it this week.
I genuinely think they're not sure if he's ready in ring. When I tell you he's...
Well, then
he's booty, bro.
Give us some freaking live events so he could freaking work.
Yeah. We're not going to get him, bro.
But I think he's going to come through because Solo did cut that promo on Jacob Fatu. He said, next week, I want to hear 4 words from you. 4
letters.
You. Solo. I hate. I put you into this world and I'll take you out. There's Fatu. What do you mean?
Why'd he turn to Ray?
Yeah, I mean.
Wonder of the world is gone.
So we have Becky Lynch and Bayley's promo. And Bayley seems like she's trying to be like, she's trying to be shoot with it.
I wish she
and Becky worked the fuck out of her.
She needed to just keep the personality she had on the Chris Van Vliet podcast.
She tried to.
I know, but
she tried really hard.
I know. This is I watched. Becky, she's on a different level right now. And I love Bayley. I would sit here and put Bayley over a lot of people. And even last week, I think I put her over Becky when we were ranking the 4 horsemen.
She was stumbling on her words.
Yeah. Maybe it's performance anxiety. She hasn't been around in a long time. I don't know.
She was like, oh, you just have to, you're so insecure, Becky, and you just want to make sure you don't know if you're going to get cheered. You don't know if you're going to get booed. So you had to take me out and make your WrestleMania appearance a surprise so you could get cheered. And then, oh, you were still so unsure of yourself that if you're going to get cheered, so then you go and you stab Lyra in the back right after that because you're so insecure. She's like, they cheered for both. I was like, oh shit. And I understood what Bailey was saying.
Yeah.
Because
It's
we're a bit hardcore. We're some marks.
Yeah.
So it was like
it's rough.
It's
rough.
like,
I wish.
She's saying that you're politicking in the back, and basically like that.
Yeah.
You don't know if your character's good enough to get cheered or get booed, so you want to put yourself in all these situations.
That was Bailey's chance to really tap into the fact that she's friends with CM Punk. If she would have pulled off the thing, cut her pipe bomb right there.
It seemed like she was trying to a little bit.
It probably was. It was.
Becky's leaned up against the ropes.
Her character's never been that. It's so because like when she's worked the heel, that's never been the type of heel
she couldn't do it.
She's always been like, I don't know. I'm gonna give her a couple weeks.
I'm just saying this
week was not it.
1-0. 1-0. 1 to a big old goose egg.
I'm sure in ring wise, we're gonna see.
And she tried to like get a little shoot with her. She was like, come on, Becky, step to me. Like, what, you're leaned up against the ropes. And then Becky's like, and I was like, oh, like she's basically trying to be like, come on,
square
like,
up.
Yeah, square up basically. And Becky goes, no, they're not turning my back to you. You're sneaky. I was like,
she's good.
She was just playing with her.
She's good.
She was playing with her, toying with her on the mic.
I miss Lyra already.
Lyra was in the back, and she pressed Bailey a little bit.
No, I remember I talked about this. I'm like, this is gonna lead to something weird with the.
And it has.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that there's layers to this, and like it's a web right now, and it can shoot between anybody, and I think it's gonna end up being really good. We're gonna get Lyra versus Bailey first. I think Bailey
Triple
goes
threat.
over. It might end up being that.
That's what I want to see.
Maybe we get that first. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Let's see.
Bailey gets the title on her.
I don't think so. I think Becky's gonna have a decent reign.
That would be great.
I hope so. I've never been a big Becky fan. I used to be the biggest Becky fan, and then like she really soured on me when she started
she's such a little
overdid
troll.
the man.
Becky,
she overdid the man gimmick for a while.
This is so good.
She's right now, what she's doing right now,
troll.
I think she's doing it better than Drew McIntyre.
She might, because she came out with Bears gear on in Green Bay, and literally the whole arena, Bears still suck. Bears still suck. It was like, what the fuck? So Liv Morgan versus Kairi Sane.
Unfortunate events.
Kairi Sane is the reason that each of these little blonde girls got injured. One, because she wasn't there for Zoe Stark's missile drop kick, and then the second one to Liv Morgan. She just doesn't like blonde little girls.
This is not what we just talked about before. You just switched it up entirely. We can't say that. First of all, it was a simple ass leg pick.
I'm joking.
It was a simple ass
hard.
leg.
I'm trolling.
We
so
of
hard.
all people know.
No, I'm definitely trolling.
No,
I don't. None of them were even close to being Kyrie's fault at all. And I hope that people don't start.
They are though. They are. It's so Nia Jax used to have that rep around her because she actually injured Kairi Sane. So it's kind of interesting that it's like moved on. But I don't know. I just think the wrong people are calling it.
It sucks because we can't see Kairi work.
No one can keep up with her. It's fucking ridiculous. We need her and Roxanne, or her and Asuka, or her and Io.
Her and Roxanne, a singles match would be fire.
Every time they work together so far, it's been fire.
Yeah.
But when she works anyone else, I'm like, bro, you gotta go back to WWE when you're working these guys.
It's really unfortunate that Liv Morgan is hurt, because I hope it's nothing serious and she could bounce back.
They're saying
quick.
it's gonna be like,
shut up.
I don't know.
Come on.
They're saying at first some people said that it was like a fractured arm, like a fractured elbow.
It looked like up here.
I didn't see that, so all I saw was right here, and she was holding her arm like this.
It looks like she might have broke her collarbone, Loki.
If it's broke, that's bad. I hope it's not too bad, because SummerSlam I think is in her hometown this year, and she's it's in MetLife. So I know that it wasn't SummerSlam. It was what was it? Fuck, what's the women's pay-per-view?
Evolution.
I
Yeah,
think
she's definitely going to be booked on there.
against Nikki Bella, which apparently is like her dream match. Like she's like said, she got on record to say, which is a horrible dream match, by the way. Don't ever put Nikki Bella in your dream anything. Jesus Christ.
To end this off, because we are at the hour mark, we did have a decent main event. I actually didn't even talk about Cody's forced table spot he advanced. Cody advanced on SmackDown, and there was a Slim Jim table spot that was very forced.
He's a company puppet.
He went through it though.
Of course he did. He wants to be in the shots. He
broke it in 3.
He really is. He's Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
He's Mickey Mouse. They're like, yeah, Mickey Mouse is the entire Disney brand. Cody's the entire WWE brand right now. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross what they're doing. But then when you see him on the podcast, it's entirely different.
He's great. I love him on the podcast.
I didn't like it at first. That Damian Priest one was hilarious. That one was crazy.
Big dog. He said, He said he was talking about their match at War Games, and he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "We were in that match in War Games." He's like, "Yeah," and you pinned me, and he was like,
Not
JD took the RKO off.
and you pinned me. I gotta get my shit in, brother. Hogan.
Hogan got to stand tall.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's bugging. He's great.
Okay, week of wrestling.
We got just in the other match. It was Jey Uso as
Don't
the
give a
surprise
shit.
entrance.
Don't care. No.
Rusev,
Apparently it
Sheamus
didn't
were
deliver.
putting
I didn't
on.
watch it.
Yeah, it was.
It was good?
Rusev and Sheamus got to
Oh,
it.
I'm sure they
it
got
was
to
big
it.
boys, big boys. And then
Jey Uso.
Bronson Reed. No, all Jey Uso did was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Give me my half
7.
Give me my half.
He gave so many of them.
Yeah.
No, but
His
like,
moveset's limited.
but the thing is, when you're in a fatal 4-way and you're doing your super kick spot, now it looks ridiculous.
That's his matches too. His matches too.
I could do 2 super kicks on one person.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
but when you're giving them around and then you do it again and give them around, whatever. But the one thing that I did like about it was the chaos.
yes,
The chaos
big
that
man going at it.
no, the chaos that ensued during the match.
I didn't like it too much.
What?
A lot of interference.
Penta comes out.
I don't like- it's too much.
Sami Zayn
It's
comes
too
out.
much.
Freaking LA Knight comes out. Cody Rhodes comes out.
It's shitty. That's shitty.
It's 90s.
It's a
the
mess.
90s.
It's a mess. But the 90s, it was controlled chaos.
No, it wasn't.
Like the Vince McMahon angle with Stone Cold, that shit was chaos. But
then-
it was done
but then
so well.
So many other people would come out.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I thought it was fun.
I don't know.
I was popping.
It reminds me of the shit I used to get on AEW for.
Seth Rollins came out.
Obviously. yeah.
Goes to beat the shit out of Jey Uso. Cody Rhodes music hits. They stand in front of each other. Seth Rollins won't put his hands on Cody.
Yeah. Maybe. Homelander's coming. Homelander's coming. This has been Mark's World Podcast. We will get to you next week. Yeah, we got a bunch of shit to do. We spent all day putting this couch in here. We'll see you in the next one.